changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
Yeah, it's goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat Dak. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, it's you got us a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. They don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this off before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store. Hope all is well. Hope everybody, I think you just connected, so you're good. So we should have no, technical difficulties. I should not be off my meds. These should be real people I'm talking to today. I'm with my brother Landlord. I'm with my brother West Coast Cowboy, and together when we combine our powers of niggerdom, we are the most uncensored, unadulterated, X-rated, and faded Cowboys content across the entire nation, man.
Across the stratosphere, nigga.
Yeah, man. So we all done came together for this one. So, hey, salute to everybody out there. I see Angie Rebel Chick already in the building.
What's happening?
League Commander, JV B-Boy, 864 Cowboys fan, Elijah Johnston, Justin Kitchen. Salute to everybody sliding in, man.
Salute.
Y'all know to hit the like. Y'all hit the share if you care. Hit the cash out. Because we po as hell. We eat fugazios. And sometimes we don't even really have fugazios. Sometimes just one of us has a bowl in a dream.
Facts, man. And good Lord, we need to pray for the Diggs family today, don't it?
Yeah, it's a fucked up day to be named
Diggs. Could you imagine Mama Diggs hearing all this shit?
Mama Diggs in the mansion. She like, you get money like that. She's gonna say boys will be boys. And
Mama worried though. Goddamn, Mama like shit.
Man,
I got too much going on.
Mama looking at
one
life.
Time.
Mama looking at life through Versace lenses, and man, it don't even look the same no more. She good.
That is true.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about this shit though, man.
That's a lot going on with them though, right? Which one worse off right now? Shit.
The one with legal issues.
The one that's going to jail, probably.
She said, "Which one worse off?" Like, listen, we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trey just lost his job. He gonna get another job.
He gonna get another job.
Probably. Listen, if Andrew Booth can keep getting jobs, Trevon Diggs will at least get one more opportunity in the National Football League.
This is true. Nation Wright went and got a job.
He got 3 jobs.
I'm talking about leaving here. So
yeah, he got. Remember, we traded Nation for Andrew Booth, and then that didn't work out with the Vikings, and then he got picked up by the Bears, and now he played so well. People are saying he had a Pro Bowl snub.
The Cowboys done did a lot of little goofy shit. That what it sound like to me, and we've been on the ass end of all of it.
Let's talk about it, man. So, listen, some of y'all might live under a rock. You know, y'all may not know what the fuck's going on, but if you do want to know, this is what's happening. Former All-Pro cornerback Trevon Diggs is no longer a Dallas Cowboy. He gave his walking papers, and he out this bitch. Now, let's start with you. We'll work our way around. Landlord from Alabama. How do you feel about Trevon Diggs getting released?
I mean, I don't think it's a great football move at all. It was expected, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not shocking. Like, we all expected this after all the BS we've been seeing and the bounce back and forth between them two. So it was inevitable for sure. So, I mean, I pretty much conditioned myself to be prepared for this already. So I ain't really tripping. But I do think it's a bad move far as on the field because, I mean, let me know what corner you feel that highly about, that you just confident to say that he's better than Trey. Like, I understand Trey ain't been playing great football, but I challenge you to a duel to name somebody who has been playing great football on this defense for real, especially in the secondary. Like, please, show me that guy. So, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think he showed that he was that bad as a lot of people say because I don't think he played enough, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really tripping off the outcome, though, because if he's not going to be all the way here mentally, you know what I'm saying, you might as well just let him go because I don't think Trey was happy here. I don't think he wanted to be here no more. So you're not going to get the most productive player you need if he's acting like that. So I'll say, Jerry, get that $15 million to George Pickens and we can call it a day.
All right, and Darren Posey with the $2 super chat. He said, "Did Aiden get cut too? Aiden can stay. Like, look, Aiden
was
stay.
Hey, Aiden been in New England. To be honest with you, if you go watch, Aiden been in New England with his uncle for probably at least the last 2 games.
He was at the Thanksgiving game.
Whenever you see, yeah, and he was at the play too. I ain't gonna lie, I love how they do that too. I love
social media shit for Cardi B.
Yeah, I love how close they are. Huh?
Did you see him? You must have seen that same clip I seen probably when Aiden was right there with Cardi B, mama or somebody.
I don't know. Somebody was looking gruesome though. I said, "Oh my!"
Yeah, it
They were looking gruesome. That's crazy.
was somebody. They was in the stands because he walked to the phone. They had her on the phone, and he was like, "Where you at?" And they said somebody, she got cold or some shit. Yeah.
They should have used the stand-in for her.
Nigga crazy, dog.
I think that might have been her mama or something. I don't know. She was an older lady.
I hope not.
Listen, but Cardi got money. You know, you look how you want to look when you got money. You ain't got to look like how your mama look. Now, that's a regular person. You gonna look just like your mama when you get that age. It may not be the great thing, but when you got money, you can look how you want to look.
Bruh, I seen the most devastating comment on that. Like, you just gonna leave your daughter messed up? Somebody said that. Like, if you didn't have no shape, you go get your shit did different. And now your daughter's
she don't know where it came from. Like, why I look like this and you look like that?
You just gonna abandon your daughter like that? That's fucked up. Go ahead, man.
Hey, but listen, my thoughts on it, on Diggs being released is, man, I think the writing been on the wall since the $500,000 situation. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I'm gonna come way out of left field when I say this, but on my mama, fuck Brian Schottenheimer, bruh. On my mama though, fuck that nigga, bro.
Hold
Cause I'm gonna
on,
tell you
Wes.
this.
You know you can't be saying stuff like that, man.
I know,
They gonna attack you. You know
I know,
that?
but listen. I ain't got no monetization. My pages is off. Like I ain't even got my picture on this.
This how you was done. They could be anybody talking.
Hey, thank you, bro. This should be West Coast.
This
How you
AI
even know this is me, bro? How you even know this is me? This is AI West
How you
Coast.
even know it's me? It's crazy.
But listen, on my mama though, Brian Schottenheimer, I'm calling a flag on it early, bro. A head coach for a football team is not supposed to care about money. He ain't supposed to care about who you screwing. He ain't supposed to care about who you kick it with. He ain't supposed to care about nothing but can you be on the field Sunday to play? And I'm going to be honest with you, Schottenheimer made it several times, made this personal with Diggs, with that $500,000 when they was at training camp. Because remember, that $500,000, that was by the organization. So that made me feel then if a new head coach would have been like, hey, man, I'm new. I really need this guy. Let him come in. I feel like the Cowboys would have threw that dude. I think he would have threw him a bone. Then the whole grit situation, when your head coach after a win comes out and says, when you say, you use an example, oh, you know, it's kind of like grits, you know, You're not even down talking anybody, bro, because you just won the game. You just, yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? But still, my thing is this, as a head coach, when people come against a star player, that is your turn to come out and be like, boom, we support this. Like, I'm going to tell you one thing Jason Garrett did until I knew it was Jason Garrett about to get up out of there, is he supported his star players. Like, because he knew he needed his star players. Like, I
just brought Jason up earlier, didn't
Hey, it's a sad day when you bringing up Jason Garrett, bruh.
Yeah, you brought him up earlier.
It's a sad day. But long story, what I'm saying is your head coach did not take a side on any of this, bruh. But think about this. He took a side with Pickens, though. All of a sudden, you see him wearing Scully hats and all types of stuff.
He right. Wes cooking. He cooking. He right.
So, bro, he's literally telling the organization he's literally telling the organization that he wants Pickens back.
He do.
He said it.
Yep.
He's literally saying that. But why didn't he do that for Diggs, bro, when we had guys struggling? Think about this. We've always had CeeDee Lamb. Mm-hmm. But, bro, Rebel struggled. Blake struggled.
All of them
struggled, bro. And you were okay with Diggs being on the bench, healthy to help your team? Nah, bruh. You're not helping me, bruh. You're one of them dudes, bruh.
Hey, Wes,
I'm
going to do you one better, though. I'm going to do you one better. He ain't do that shit for Micah either.
Bro, oh, my God. I didn't even think about that.
He ain't do it like that. But people get mad when I say Shotty had to say yes to some kind of capacity. All of this shit is still at Shotty's doorstep. They don't like to hear that. They want to get mad at Lance. So I just let y'all have it, man. You got it.
Yeah, but I'll say this. Y'all ain't gonna like me either. I don't really care that Trevon Diggs is gone. I just don't think that Trevon Diggs should be the poster child for being ass. That's where
he ain't as bad as all the rest of them. They equally bad.
Well, my question is this though. Can we agree as three content creators, three very intelligent men? We need to first acknowledge, was this football or was this not football related? Like that's
definitely
like we need
football.
Hold on. Can we hold on now? We ain't gonna listen. There's more to it besides football, but landlord. Hold on. Yes, because I can't sit here because I'd be a hypocrite. I cannot sit here and call motherfucking me the Marvin Overshawn, a part-time football player, and he never plays. He's only here, he Uber driving and shit in between games and shit.
He work at Home Depot.
He work at Home Depot. I can't sit here and talk all that shit about the Marvin Overshawn, who's gonna have 20 games played, and then not say nothing about Trevon Diggs only playing 21.
He part-time too, but you want to know the difference though, Mr. Henry. Do you want to know the difference?
Not really, because y'all niggas ain't let me finish my train of thought.
Oh, I thought you.
I
thought you was
want to know the
having a
difference when he
question.
finished. I want to know the difference because I want to make that same argument because I definitely feel there's a difference because one has proven himself and one has not.
That's all I'm
Demarion's
saying.
That's been a
Overshown is a
long
guy
time,
that you
man.
like.
That's 3 years, my nigga. Hold on, real quick.
Demarion Overshown is a guy you like.
Hold on. I don't like that nigga either. So let's leave that at that.
Oh damn, it's got personal.
Yeah. So yeah. Y'all hold what y'all got. Angie with the 1999 said, "How the f do you let Diggs go and not fire Eberflus?" And this is what the point I'm trying to get to. Right before I was so rudely interrupted by these two niggas.
My fault, man.
My bad.
Yeah. All right. So, like, my point being, I'm not just sad that Trevon Diggs is gone. There are plenty of reasons that you can say he is gone for. He's been hurt. He hasn't played to the standard that they paid him for. That's cool. You could also say, well, nigga, there's other people here that are sorry. Trevon Diggs, you know, is not the only one giving up over 100 yard passer rating when he's targeted. Everybody else is getting belt to ass. The Ron Bland passer rating is a 103 when they target him. Siobhan Rebel shit is damn near with Trey's. It's 126. Kalen Carson part-time playing ass is at 101. Like, all these niggas is getting their asses beat all around the field. The difference between Trey and the Ron Bland and them is that Trey is the contract you actually get out of. Now, see, in a perfect world, I can wake up and none of these niggas be on my team. I'll be fine. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. You can redo the entire secondary, and I would not blink an eye. You know, I would not give a damn. The difference is, though, you actually can't cut Deron Bland just yet because you just signed him. It's a big ass dead money hit. Siobhan Revel and Kalen Carson, them motherfuckers on rookie deals that don't do you no good to cut their ass either. You don't save nothing. So Trevon Diggs is low hanging fruit. But my bigger issue with this entire situation, it's not that Trey got cut. I don't give a damn about that. Why is Eberflus here? Why did Eberflus get to finish out the season and Trevon Diggs with the nigga that got cut? But I also say, if you look at it from another perspective, they actually did Trevon Diggs a favor.
Yep.
Because Trevon can now go and sign with a playoff team when he clears waivers.
What if he go win a ring off some shit?
And you know the crazy thing about it is, the way the Cowboys. My thing is this, right? I feel like this was like some baby mama situation. Like, you know how your baby mama be mad at you one day and be okay with you the next, but then be mad at you the next day? Because, like, bro, why did you play him last week then?
Played him the last 2 weeks.
Like, what? Right? They're all over the place. It's like y'all was mad at him. He was in the media talking about he can play, he can do this and do that. Then you release him after you played him. Like, bro, you should have just faked it. You should have just faked him healthy and then tried to freaking trade him.
Miss Regina Green hit somebody with a 10-piece. She said, "I'm pissed off. I don't care that it was about the team is not the focus at this point. It's feelings. The team got even worse. They never learn from past mistakes." Well, I tell you this: you are worse, but you're not going nowhere right now. Like, your season ends after next week. You know, nothing that happens in between now and then matters. Like, unless you were saying, like, hey, we're going to work with Diggs and see what he has next year. You know, if he's fully healthy, see he can help at that point. That's the only way that shit would have worked. And they cared more about the money at that point.
I think what it is, that's something we missing, is like, even though, to answer your question that you kind of posed, that basically you were saying like Diggs is just as sorry as the rest of them, so why y'all picking on him? What it is Diggs just as sorry as them, and on top of that, he's a pain in the ass to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta combine those two. Like, them dudes minding their business allegedly. You know, from their standpoint, he's a pain in the ass. Plus he's sorry. So they like, we done. Go ahead.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man, but you know who Diggs' agent is now today.
It's David Mulugeta. He just got cut and then picked David Mulugeta as his new agent because he didn't have one at first.
Yeah, who is Micah Parsons' agent, right? Micah Parsons. Yeah, my boy Jay Tuck tweeted something during offseason about the new leaders in Dallas, basically, and he posted a picture of Micah Parsons and Trevon Diggs, like saying that they were like the new like voices, like the new voices of Dallas. And then Micah Parsons retweeted it and he said one more run, right? Now, since that tweet, both them dudes is off the team. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I feel like some of these dudes went into this season knowing that they was not gonna be Dallas.
Cowboys.
This did not. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, boys. I feel like the Dallas Cowboys have low key been picking at Diggs because, bro, it started with the freaking him not being able to go work out. Like who? Like, listen to me. Like at first, I was like, okay, it don't make no sense. But then I started thinking about it, like, bro, like when it don't make no sense. But when have the Cowboys ever tripped on it? Like they have been messing. It feels like they've been messing with this boy. Cause like you had the 500, you had the situation with him wanting to go work out with it, do his little workout thing without the team. Then they hit him with the 500,000, which was all the Cowboys.
So
like they've been every time that the Cowboys could stand on business with him, they did. And then I'm gonna tell you a little genie in the bottle, because we all got our little sources, our little conversations. I was on a crazy conversation. I was on a call this morning, and my boy was talking to me about some stuff that he had, some stuff that he had kind of, some stuff that was kind of told to him. And man, the Cowboys was not messing with him, man.
Yeah,
the Cowboys.
But before you elaborate, let me get these 2 super chats out the way. Then we'll keep rocking. Nigel hit with a 5-piece on somebody and said, "What if he goes to the Eagles? Fuck the Eagles." But it'll be a like you said, it'll be a job, and he'll be competing for a championship. So but also salute to Angie on somebody else's side with the 1999.
Salute 99.
She said if they was gonna let Diggs go, should have during the trade deadline or before the season if it was possible.
That let you know it's emotional, Angie. Go ahead.
Yep, that's what Wesco said.
My bad. Go ahead.
I was also going to say the nigga wasn't healthy to get traded at the trade deadline. He was on IR. You can't trade a nigga off of IR. You can't trade a nigga
when he came back, he was.
You can't trade a nigga rehab in the all season either.
Do you think he was actually hurt when he was on IR?
No.
Don't know.
You know he wasn't, bro.
He said he got hit in the head with a TV. Now you saying he lying.
Well, think about this.
Niggas lie every day, B.
Hey, yeah, for real. Hey, but Henny, think about this. If he did get hurt from a non-football related injury, I'm pretty sure the Dallas Cowboys immediately had a clause to get out of that contract right then.
No, they ain't had no guaranteed money left on that nigga. I don't think he had a crazy ass injury.
No. But I'm saying, if you get hurt doing something that's non-football related, I promise you there's some type of stipulation that could have got the Cowboys out of that contract. Bro, they paid for him to be on IR and then released him. Who does that?
They do.
Then they played him one more game and then
two.
They played him 2 games.
That's crazy as hell, man.
Like, we just gave him free money. Like, we're a team that complains about money, but we play a guy that you released 2 weeks later. That makes no sense.
Time out, Wes. I don't know if you seen that show we did. You talk about wasting money, boy. That's the most devastating show I ever did. That was crazy. It reveals so much, like, neglect in how they spending their money, bro. Like, it's like, what are you doing, Steve? Steven act like he penny pinching over there, but you still stupid with your money. You paying Turpin wide receiver money. This nigga barely do anything.
You're paying him starting running back money. We looked at that shit. That nigga barely make less than starting running backs in the league, Wes. That nigga barely make less than Tony Pollard. He barely make. Oh man, that shit was crazy.
We only talking about their money, far as getting your bang for your buck for the team. We don't give a damn about how much they make. I hope they all be rich forever. But we saying it basically like how it affects the team. Like, we could have been using that
because
money
there's a cap.
Somebody else. Yeah.
Because
we
there's a
could have been
restriction.
doing something else with that money. Yeah.
If this was
and it's crazy, Wes.
baseball, you would never hear us because there's no cap. But since there is a cap and you have to stay up, like, listen to me, the NFL cap is almost like a player on the team that you have to manage. You know what I'm saying?
You got to ask yourself, are you getting your ROI on this money that you paying? Like, did you get your return on investment when it comes to Marquise Bell this year?
Boy,
And
he
I'm
gonna
not
play.
I'm not really even saying it's the player's fault. I'm talking about how you chose to spend it and then what you plan to get back from the player. Because you
And
didn't
then think
have him
about
in your plans. Listen, you didn't have him in your plans, bro. You didn't
Yeah.
have Turpin in your offensive plans. You want to know how I know? Because he didn't get enough attempts. He didn't get enough passes, enough targets, enough touches. If he did, he probably would have had a more impactful time in your offense. But that ain't what we saw. So what the hell was you paying him for? Like,
Yeah,
that
and
don't
then
make sense. Like, why are you paying Bell and he's not even playing? Go ahead, Will. He ain't even
and I'm
playing.
gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you what's proof that you know the Cowboys don't really know what they're doing, bro. You traded for a player who ended up outplaying a guy that you're paying $30 million for. Like, that's not what you did. Like, you get what I mean? Like, that almost makes you feel like, damn. You get me? Like, that's like I know people are gonna be like, I don't understand what you're saying, Wes, but like, that's not how it's supposed to work.
Boy, Taylor Rapp is a starting safety for the Bills, and Marquise Bell only makes $1 million less than that nigga.
Yeah, see, Barterson, I feel you saying cheap contracts, but you still deserve some work from that money that you paying out, right? Like,
Yeah,
I understand. I ain't mad at you paying Bell just to keep him around because I feel like he did do the team a solid. You know what I'm saying? He did do that. That's just right. But I'm just saying you could have paid somebody else that money and got an actual value from
Asset.
it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You guys, listen. You got a special team ace on this motherfucker that ain't special. Don't do anything else on the team, and you're terrible on defense and special teams. You're not. Listen, I forget who said this shit. He said you're not good. I think it was B-Bird. You're not fucking good enough to have a fucking specialist on your goddamn team. Why you got a nigga that only return kicks and you sorry in places? You need linebackers and safeties and running backs and shit. You got a fucking specialist taking up a roster spot.
And I ain't did shit special
Hey,
since.
I'ma tell you.
I don't even know where that come from. Cause
They only
quick. He a gunner.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Hey, listen to me. A doctor tells you to go see a specialist, so you need to go see the general dude first. Go see if you can, that general dude with that big old degree, see if he can do it before we narrow it down to, because if you're doing a specialist, that means your only specialty is that thing. We don't need a guy that's only good at one thing. We need guys that are good at multiple things. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I had this conversation with Boss Cowboy this morning, man, and I just want to open this conversation up with y'all a little bit. It's about Diggs, but it ain't really about Diggs, man. It's about this team, man. If you think about it, bruh, the Dallas Cowboys are a quarterback away from restarting the whole organization, the whole team, bruh.
Basically, yeah. Basically, you done everything else to have. You done everything else to start off a rebuild except for swap out the quarterback. You done got a new fucking head coach. You done swapped out the roster. You traded your star pass rusher without giving him a contract. You cut your former All Pro cornerback. Like, you done did everything. You know, you done had a new running back. You know, the last 4 years. You know, starting running back the last 4 years. The only thing you ain't did to reset the entire thing is, you know, tell Dak he can find a trade partner. That's the only thing you ain't done. So you ain't lied, but because Dak is here, we still got hope and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a nigga that cold at the quarterback position, and you talk about rebuild. That's the only reason we ain't talking about rebuild. You got a top 6-7 quarterback in the league. And, you know, you give him weapons in the defense, you feel like you can compete. The problem is, go ahead.
Guess who? But my thing is this, like, I'm not the big college guy. This ain't even the year, man, to go. You think this is the year to even do that in college?
What, get a quarterback? Fuck no.
Yeah.
No. Have you seen the niggas trying to come out? Hell no.
Hey,
my problem, what's scaring me right now is the Sam Darnold successes of the world.
Well, dude that would buzz forever, then
guys that just travel around who are just getting paid. Kirk Cousins has literally created like these hired assassin quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, forget doing these major deals with these teams and staying with a team forever. Just bounce around and get success. You know what I'm saying? And get paid.
He got a lot of money off that shit too.
Man, Kurt Cousins made probably one of the highest paid NFL players ever.
He is.
Career-wise.
Yeah, he is. So listen, But this is my issue with this Trevon Diggs shit. Like I said, I'm not mad at the nigga gone. Like I can rationalize why he's gone.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? But like, my thing is the same thing with the Keith Murray, Logan Wilson thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that Keith Murray is good. He's fucking awful. But he ain't the poster child for being ass. There's other niggas that play linebacker that ain't played well for you. He should not be the poster child for being sorry as a motherfucker. Like, niggas love Javon Reveal. This nigga ain't did a fuck thing. Listen, 38 targets, 28 completions, over 70% completion percentage, 331 yards allowed, 3 touchdowns, a passer rating allowed almost as high as Trevon Diggs, is 126, 5 missed tackles. And all they gonna say, he's a rookie. He got a bad leg. You didn't give a fuck that Diggs got bad knees.
A bad leg is crazy.
Diggs got 2 bad knees. DeRon Bland got 2 bad feet. He got to have surgery on them bitches. Revel, like that's why I said, dog. Like if you wanted to get rid of everybody in the defensive back room and start over, I wouldn't give a fuck. You got nothing but hurt niggas. That's why, listen, Landlord, it was a joke. But, you know, there's a lot of truth in jokes. We were calling these niggas the ACL boys. These niggas ain't got no ACLs.
Them boys, wow. ACL, yeah, if you know, you know.
And think about this. The mindset of the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys was willing to just keep throwing Siobhan Revel out there. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm going to be honest with you. The faith that they gave that young man, he's going to be your starting corner next year.
Yeah, he's going to be one of them.
I think Revel will eventually be good, bro. I just think they played him too quick. They played him too prematurely, and they didn't give him a chance to get healthy. So I think that's the problem. I don't really see. I can see the physical traits that he got. You know what I'm saying? That could actually, I could project it to be a good corner in this league. I could see it, but I just don't see it on a consistent basis, and I can tell he's not moving how he should be moving. Like, he's not moving well, in my opinion. So, like, I can't speak on y'all, but he's not moving as smooth as he should be.
Any in-breaking route is fucking that boy up. That nigga cannot plant. Unless they running verticals, this nigga cannot do shit with them. If you run a slant, you run an end, you run like a bang 8, you fucking that nigga over. Crosses.
He might actually be better as a free safety, as one of those big, as a guy that can come down and just use him as cover tight ends right now. Because paying him on the outside as receivers, and I'm gonna be honest with you, NFC East, man, I feel like they gonna get everybody gonna get a little exactly.
Man, Bland feet bad, bro. Malik gonna cook the league though, so don't even trip. Like,
nah, but I'm just saying that just like in the NFC East alone, there's AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Malik Neighbors, Wendell Robinson just went for over 1,000 yards.
Then the Giants might draft the other wide receiver coming out.
They might get Jordan Tyson.
They might get both of them.
They got a high enough draft pick. Then you go over there to Washington, they still got Scary Terry. I don't think Debo will be back. But, you know, they still got Scary Terry, and they might draft a wide receiver.
I'm telling you right now, if they draft Tyson with Malik Neighbors and then the way Scottaboo was playing earlier this year with Jackson Dart, man, that offense going to be a problem in the future.
Hey, I'm going to tell you. Now, if the Cowboys cut Turpin and go give Debo that money, $6 million, because Debo ain't going to be no $10+ million player next year. He's going to have to come up off that for at least a year.
He on a 1-year deal?
He'll be a free agent.
Yeah, he'll be a free agent.
That nigga I ain't gonna lie, I did not like that, bro. It's like Debo really still was just punking them, in my opinion. Real talk.
There were 2 plays, cuz.
Man, he was punking them niggas, bro.
There was Real 2 plays, man.
Yeah, he took them niggas soul, man. Real talk.
On 2 plays.
Yep.
Nah, they were good plays there, but damn.
He took his soul, bro. Like, he has no soul. It belongs to Debo.
That's crazy.
That nigga need to go. He need to go.
Hold on to Debo. He
I don't want that nigga on my team no more. You got your heart took, man. Shit. You supposed to fall after that. I'm sorry.
NFL moments.
You supposed to fall after that, nigga.
He said Diggs. He had one of y'all. He said Diggs did it to himself. Obviously, the people he trusted to help him get ready for the season ain't worked. We will be better next year, guaranteed. Ooh. This defensive line showed it after the trade deadline. They showed it for a little bit, then they remember they were hoes.
I forgot to say this, too. Somebody had a good comment because we did go on a little tangent about how this team has basically looked like a rebuild. But then somebody was like, shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, nah, trading for Quinn Williams is not you know what I'm saying, a rebuild move. That's correct though. That's not a rebuild move.
They in the middle with the shit. They don't know what they want to do.
They ridiculous. They don't know what
Yeah,
they doing.
but it's like, this is the thing. I think the Cowboys are in a rebuild, but they're not in a they're in a remodel. They're not tearing it down. We're not tearing it down from the floor and starting from the ground. No. They're trying to add little things here and add little.
They're trying to update the kitchen.
Exactly, but you need to really upgrade the bathroom and the stairs and other things like that. And then they're trying to add a pool, and the damn front door don't work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're all over the place right now, bro. And that's why, at the end of the day, we deal in results, and we got to understand: do the results of 25 going to help us in 26? Because the Cowboys are only going to get a 6-month window, an opportunity to try to fix all this, so they can try to do it again in 2026. And I'm gonna be honest with you right now. We have more than 6 months worth of problems right now. And I'm going to be honest with you. I swear for Jesus, Lord, do not let them play. Dak ain't playing again no more this year. CeeDee Lamb should not even.
Barry said it.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
They going to play?
Yeah, they playing.
I'm trying to see what the fuck this dude talking about on here, though, but go ahead.
Yeah, listen, I agree with you. There's nothing else to play for. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a damn about you, being 5. Like, listen, they keep trying to sell you on 5-1 against the division. They keep trying to sell you on finishing strong and finishing at 8-1. Nobody gives a fuck.
It's not high school. Nobody cares if you listen. If you do not lose or win the Super Bowl or in the playoffs, it doesn't matter. You lose the first game. If you win you can't finish strong in the NFL, bruh. Finishing strong is winning a Super Bowl.
Salute, Reddit.
What are you talking about? Finish strong. You can't finish strong.
Hey, holla at Shotty about that shit, man. That's his. Listen, Shotty said he gonna play his niggas.
Y'all don't want me to talk about Shotty, bro.
Listen,
that shit is not,
Shotty said he gonna play his guys. He wants to win. And Shotty said, fuck what y'all talking about. I'm trying to keep my job. That's what Shotty said. Jared don't sound like he's trying to lose the game on purpose, so Shotty ain't trying to lose the game.
If the unthinkable happened, then what?
Nigga, then the unthinkable happened. We shoot the nigga.
We ain't gonna talk about what could possibly happen. But
landlord, you know what's sad?
We all know what I'm talking about. So what if it happens?
And I'm gonna tell you what's sad. These smart billionaires have actually thought about that thought, and they said, we're okay with it. That's what's sad. Because we're not going to sit up here and say that the Cowboys have, hey, but what if it happens, though? In week 17, it's going to take at least a year. Like, look at Patrick Mahomes. They're saying Patrick Mahomes won't be back until when?
No telling.
They whole season different. And
like,
then what?
When would you take that chance in a meaningless game again? Think about this. How many times did Dak get sacked last week?
Or did he?
Who?
Well, how that happened with Pat? Real quick, my bad.
They were still trying to play. It was a very slim chance of getting to the playoffs, but if they won out, they could have possibly got in.
Okay, go ahead, Wiz. My bad. I forgot how that.
How many times did Dak get sacked last week?
6, most of the season.
Thank you. In a meaningless game. So it sounds like the offensive line is playing like it's meaningless games. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Dak been taking hits all year.
They got a guard at left tackle, my nigga. Hold on, real quick. Salute to Keystone with the $4.99.
Dak needs to pretend like he got an injury. Dak, you injured. No.
He said, let's be real. He said, let's be real, fellas. The Jones was salty behind Diggs because he didn't stay with that bum-ass medical staff.
Fact.
If they want to cut somebody, cut them. I mean, listen. And this is my point. Dak shouldn't say, I want to sit down. He's a fucking competitor. You protect players from them goddamn selves.
Just like Max Crosby, the Raider says, damn that. You finna sit your ass down. Cause I'm telling you, I said it the other day. That crazy as hell, man. I get it. But
This is the same nigga that tried to pop his leg back in place.
Saying, no, you're not playing. The organization keeps playing that.
When he broke his fucking ankle, the first thing he tried to do was knock that bitch back in place to keep playing.
See, that's why you remember I said
protect that nigga from himself.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're not gonna give Dak credit for that too. If Dak get hurt, they're not gonna give him credit for it. The fans are not gonna. And I'm gonna tell you this: if he get hurt or he don't play well, they're not gonna give him credit for it, bro. Like they're not gonna give him any credit. Like this is a lose situation. Dak, you go out there and you play 400 yards, 50 touchdowns in one game, bro. Nobody's gonna care, bro. Nobody's gonna care.
I want to know why. In my opinion, I feel like we should know what kind of like talent we got on this team, how good we are. So why not know when to hold them and when to fold them? Nigga, fold them up and get ready for next year, man. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. We don't care. To be honest with you, bro, I don't give one fuck about what we do in this last game. Not one. I don't care at all.
As long as my quarterback don't play.
if an injury happen, man, that's crazy.
Let it be Joe Milton. You know, somebody got to get hurt. We're going to sacrifice Joe Milton, you know, in the name of the season.
I feel like you supposed to know your team good enough to be like, okay, man, we gangster for real, but we just not good this year. So let's reboot and come back next year and dominate. But I don't sense that. It feel like some of this shit is just self-serving for Shotty. Like all them numbers you said he wanna have a decent record in his first year and all that goofy stuff. Like, man, listen. I feel like we good enough to say, all right, bro, let's just wait the next year, suit up, and we'll be ready.
But to be fair, I'll play devil's advocate. I don't agree with the shit. But there's other starting quarterbacks that are out of it that they're going to play. Joe Burrow's going to play. Jared Goff's sorry ass is going to play. You know, like there's multiple starting quarterbacks that are already out of it that are going to play the last week of the season. So it's not like everybody's just packed up.
That's foul, but what they... Now, I was about to say, I can't say about Burrow injury history, though. Burrow
that nigga shit is horrible.
Is more extensive than Dak shit. So.
It is. That nigga was hurt he was hurt this year.
I was about to ask, like, what's their injury history?
But that nigga was hurt this year.
But Joe younger than Dak, though.
Not by a lot. He's 29.
He younger than Dak, though. Yeah. Dak finna be what, 33 this year?
33 next year, yeah.
Shit, Dak getting up there, bro. Like, you gotta protect him from himself, man. I honestly don't know if Shotty can make the call though.
Listen, that's the thing about being a head coach in Dallas. Like a lot of crazy shit happens, and I immediately do want to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if it's actually your ass.
I talked to some of my people today, man. And I got a little insight. It be sounding like Shotty is the mayor around this bitch, but then sometimes it sound like Jerry still doing what Jerry do. So I don't know. I'm getting conflicting reports. I don't know how to feel about it. Because I've been hearing like, you know what I'm saying? They saying like Shotty making some boss moves in this bitch. Like, for real. But
you gonna have to elaborate with me later.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna talk to you about it. But like the stuff that they say he been doing, some of this shit been just like, hey, this what I want, and that's what happened. Like Shotty calling shots. So we gotta figure out how much blame are we gonna blame for him? You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure out how we wanna distribute this shit. Cause, you know, you don't want him to be done wrong either like the other coaches in the past. So we gotta know how much you're responsible for, Shotty. Like, let me know.
Now, Calvin Watkins is reporting that some of what happened with Diggs was Shotty though.
That's what I'm telling you. Yes.
Because they were saying that Shotty denied Diggs' request. Diggs wanted to stay and not fly back with the team. He told that nigga no 2 times. The nigga stayed anyway. And then, you know, you turn around and nigga cut.
See that? I told you. That's what I was getting at. I ain't even read nothing on Twitter. So I was getting at, you got to think, like, basically what I'm saying is some of these major moves and the major issues Shotty was involved.
And then you got us hit you with a 5-piece. He said if they was serious, they would sit the starters. Yet Shotty said they want to play to win. That mentality is about 6 weeks too late. It's been over.
Ooh, that hurt.
It's been over for a long time.
That hurt. I just was complaining to him about this shit. Y'all probably think I be doing a bit. Like, bro, I am really disappointed in this football team, man. It's sad. Every day I wake up disappointed. No lie. I be like, damn. I ain't even like. I know we had a bad season last year, but yes. I didn't wake up every like. Wait a minute. What it was we wasn't competitive enough in the beginning of the year
for you to even matter.
For
I
it to
checked
even
out.
Be that deep. But okay, this year
out.
we seen some greatness. We seen some flashes of greatness from this offense. They look like they could be a formidable team. We made moves. We got better. So that gave you a little hope. But for our season to be over for like 3 weeks, how long it's been over?
About 3 weeks.
This shit
About
is
3 weeks.
depressing, boy. That shit is depressing for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I look at this, I'm like, bro, we been eliminated. Like,
Hey,
we
your
weren't even
season-
close, boy. We weren't even close. That's crazy. That's
Hey, your
crazy.
season. As soon as you don't, and the real talk is, and what you learn is, as soon as your season is over, as soon as you don't have control over it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You need tiebreakers and shit to get in.
Yeah,
need
as soon as you can't control your own destiny, your season's over. Because now you can't control if you even go. So now you got to hope that somebody else plays worse than you.
Mm-hmm. And when you play as bad as the Dallas Cowboys has down the stretch, that's not
You didn't
like
deserve to be in the playoffs, bro.
you did.
I just don't know why it's like I was telling him that was my last straw with Dallas. I was gonna look at it like, okay, I'm 100% back in. If they would have did what they supposed to did against the Lions, you know what I'm saying? I told him, did I not? I said, bro, believe it or not, I'm gonna go and tell y'all how I was feeling about this team.
After that 3-game win streak.
I told him after that 3-game stretch, I said, sir, you mean to tell me they gave Dak a run game, another weapon, and a defense? I swear to God, I said, after this Detroit game, if they play like I think they should play and we get a win, I was finna be talking Super Bowl talk. No lie. Am I lying here?
Mm-hmm.
I said, bro, we might be ready this year if that happened. Because the defense, I felt like they was kind of narrowly escaping their death. Like, it wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? They was getting away with a little something with the sorry Eagles and all that. So I wasn't sure how battle-tested they was.
Mm-hmm.
But when that happened, I'm like, okay, I felt like the Lions' offense was so good, it was going to be a great indicator of how far along this defense really is. Played the Lions and got smoked. I
44
said, yep.
points.
I let all of it go. I knew that was my final test for that team. On my life, I was going to come out here talking Super Bowl, and I don't even do that.
Well, let me just add this. Like you said, there was a 3-game stretch. We won all them games. The next 3 games, they gave up 112 points.
That shit is crazy. The truth prevailed. I say.
Yeah, like you gave up almost 40 points a game in that 3-game stretch. 44, 34, 34. You needed 45 points to beat the Lions. You needed 35 points to beat Minnesota, and you needed 35 points to beat the Chargers. Like, nigga, it's gonna get to a point, man. Like, we gangster on offense, but the level of difficulty we gotta go through because we play real defenses. You know, it's gonna be hard. Like, we might only have 28, 30 points in us, nigga, and that should be enough sometimes.
It should be.
You know, I can't get the 40 every time. I can't get the 37. I got 20. I got 27 for you today, nigga. Make it work, please, for the love of God. Okay, you just hold her 26. I'm begging you to hold this nigga to 26 points.
Wait a minute, she cooked.
We all know Shotty is on that family culture, ping pong, kumbaya.
Kumbaya ass.
And Diggs said, "F that, I'm not flying with y'all." He was ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
He said, "Ready to go."
Hey, man.
Yeah, and then also, man, you got to see it like, you know, this team, this Cowboy team right now. I feel like this year was.
They assassinated Wes.
It's too much truth coming out of this episode.
It is. But listen, I want y'all to understand something. And listen, I'm not saying it was right. But what I am saying is this. I need people to be self-aware. Diggs, you barely played in the last 3 years. Whatever special privileges you had before with the last coaching staff, you ain't got them bitches no more.
Now, we did hear somebody allude to that. But
I'm just saying, you're not George Pickens. You're not CeeDee Lamb. You're not Dak Prescott. You aren't right now.
But okay, listen. I don't got no pushback, but I'm gonna say this. What if the way that he was being treated was like
So
a part
unfair.
of his success? A part of his success. A part of who he became.
Was. Yeah, some people,
Yes.
listen, I told you some people need that. We
Some
talk
people
about
need
we
that
talk about
little-
AI. We talk about
This is
AI.
what I'm saying,
Party
bro.
all night, come in, drop 40.
What if that's what he needed to perform at the level he was performing at? And then now you come and flip the script and change
Then
up.
don't pay him.
And now you just super mean about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
hold
gonna
on
lie.
now.
Have y'all ever been in a classroom and a new teacher came?
All the time.
It be different. You like, damn, the old teacher, you know what I'm saying?
They taught me like this. I don't understand this.
Yeah, and then like how she treats you. One of them might have been cool. This
Mm-hmm.
one might have been came in and been stern as hell. So it's like it's different
matters.
when that. Yes, it do. Yeah, it affects
matters.
you.
Yeah, and listen, Michael Irvin might have needed the cocaine. You never know. Like
This
he
is
might,
what I'm saying.
He might not have been Michael Irvin without the yayo.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like he might have needed a
He
couple
can
of
get the
those
yayo.
late nights he got. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he got some late nights that helped him, you know, get through the grind, man. It ain't easy to do this shit. Like we look at these people like they ain't human.
They human as hell.
Bro, think about it. It's people that you probably could pay millions of dollars to be on a regimen and couldn't do it.
At all.
Real talk. Just can't do it because it takes
it's
too
not in
much
'em.
discipline. It takes too much focus, too much, man, solidarity. You'll have to isolate yourself to accomplish all this shit away from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And then you
it's
also-
not easy.
And then think about this. If you had to say what type of person could do drugs and then go out there and be a supreme, dominant person, you would think someone that you would have to work out every single day, working out and living would have to be your life. You got to think these dudes be doing some things, but then they don't do a whole lot of other things. Like if you go look at Bruce Taylor was damn near a vegetarian. Yeah, he was doing a whole bunch of coke, but that nigga wasn't eating a whole lot of, So it's like, you give give and take. You know what I mean?
Man, I love Miss Regina on Shot Ahead. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah, man.
'Cause
Hey,
it
listen
ain't many
to me.
people that's on Shot Ahead. I'm
Listen to me.
glad
We
you
gotta-
with me, Miss Regina. Get his ass.
We gotta stay on Schottenheimer, man, because Schottenheimer he's bad for this team, bro. Because listen, people didn't like Mike McCarthy, or at least you knew where Mike McCarthy was coming. Mike McCarthy was against this, he was against this, he was against this. Listen, Shotty is young. He had a bad season with a bunch of stuff that he couldn't fix. And I'm gonna tell you this: the only person that's not getting blamed for it is him. Man, this man could mess around, be our coach for a long time to come. Because what is failure to the Dallas Cowboys for him then? Us not
Listen.
making to the playoffs next year?
Listen,
That's 3 years in a row.
This is what I'll say about that, and because Jerry alluded to this shit when he did a radio show. Like he was very complimentary of Shotty, and he was very not on the other end with Eberflus. Jerry know who the fuck he hired. That's why Jerry is got kid glove with Shotty ass right now. He know the nigga he put with the nigga with the one that fucked up. He know who coordinated the worst defense in franchise history. Now, my thing with Shotty is this. Shotty, you gonna have to not only remove yourself from Eberflus, you gonna also have to make sure you hire the next nigga. Cause you can't trust Jerry to fill the position, nigga. You gonna have to go out and find you a nigga and just fail with him. Regardless of what happened, I would much rather have a nigga that's attached to the coach that I could blame the nigga for. Cause at least with Shotty, I knew Mike Nolan was his nigga. You know what I'm saying? At least with Mike, I knew Mike Nolan was his partner, and I can say, you know what?
That's on you, Mike.
You did the due diligence. That's the shit that's fucking this shit up. That's why so many people are willing to separate the two. Jane reported on it. The Eberflus shit always smelled fishy. This nigga contract not even public knowledge. It's more secret than the Epstein files. That's the reason. And then you gotta say it. I have a question. Do AT&T Stadium got real grass? Hell no. Asking for a friend. Diggs is the friend. He said he don't like turf.
Salute. Hey, man.
Jerry got
It don't even matter no more. He ain't got to deal with us no more. That's sad. But, yeah, man.
It's the meddling. It's the meddling that muddies this water so goddamn much.
It's the good talking ass Shotty, man. He is a good talking ass dude, man. And he just swindled everybody. Like, he swept everybody off their feet.
He talking real good.
That nigga dope, bro. He cold. He swept everybody off their feet, and we ain't even know how. You know what I'm saying? We sitting back like, damn, everybody just loves Shotty. He ain't did nothing. And then get what he did.
That poll was crazy.
That poll, them folks ain't blame him for a thing. And then what's so crazy, like I said, it's messed up to say this, but like I said, he had to be involved in some of these critical decisions that y'all don't like. He had to be involved. He's the head coach. Like, he had to be involved to some capacity. Had to be. But nobody's going to put an inkling of blame on Shotty at all. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. Like, he did something. That's what I'm looking at. I'm snitching. Hold up. What Charles the White at? What Charles the White at? We not finna let this nigga get away scot-free. Maybe Jim-free, but not scot-free, bro. You can't get away that goddamn free. Nah. Hell nah. I'm pulling the veil off.
Landlord, have you seen those?
Go ahead.
Landlord, have you seen those videos on them? Have you seen those videos on those daycares in Minnesota? They got like 90 them Somalian daycares in Minnesota. They had like registered 99 kids was going to the daycare, bruh. This investigative journalists went there. They're all over Facebook and YouTube right now. They went there. They had 99 kids. The Somalians. They went there. They didn't have one kid there, bruh. The whole thing was a fraud. The whole thing was a sham, bruh. The whole thing. These people got like $1.4 million, and it's crazy. Just type in Minnesota daycare fraud. That's just ridiculous, bruh. That's what it's like. It's like a huge con, bruh.
He said that's right.
Like, it's a hope.
Tamika said, "Nah, man, he to do the snitching." Hey, he
You
tell
listen,
on that nigga for me.
You call landlord in the middle of snitching. Do you want me to do? We already did all the heavy
Hey,
lifting.
I can't do it as good as you, bro. Hey, go on, handle that for me, man.
And you know it ain't snitching if you point, though.
Man, you better get to moving them
What happened?
elbows. He said, Wes said it ain't snitching if you point. So you just got to, point in
Nudge that way.
Nudge whatever direction Shotty is.
Dude, move your head like he did it. Shit,
But listen, we did a poll. Like, real shit, we did a poll. Nobody selected Shotty because I did a poll talking about who most at blame in Dallas. Like, Jerry got a majority of it. Matt Eberflus with the second most. The players with the third most. Shotty name got 0% of the votes. We did a poll.
No, I'm not blaming
What?
Shotty for everything, bro. But I'm just saying, like, ain't it fair to say that he has some blame to some capacity?
He's the
Is
head
that not
coach.
fair?
You, by default, just by being the head coach, you got to get at least 25% of the blame. Then you add on as you go on for the shit that you did fuck up.
Because I told people, bro, I mean, you still had an option to not be the coach. Like, I know it sounds extreme, but
It
is
is.
it not true? It's true, though.
Yeah, I can say I don't want to get this multi-million-dollar job. You right.
If they gave you that job, because think about it, though. If you work that long to become a head coach and this your first shot, you really putting the Joneses in control of your whole reputation from here on. Like, if this not a successful stint, you already waited, 20 years to be a damn head coach. You think you're going to get another job after this? You're going to be right back being the offensive coordinator.
Vice versa. Who to say he gets another head coaching job anywhere else outside of Dallas?
That's why he's buttoned up and shutting up when it comes to the Joneses. He let all this shit happen. I'm not saying he was responsible for all of it, but he didn't filibuster enough because they could have been at a standstill or something, or standoff. God damn it. We not furthering no football operations until Michael Parsons is back on this team. Like, you could have did something. I don't know what to tell you, but he said yes to some capacity. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, the Dallas Cowboys always get head coaches that are down and they look. They got Mike right after he got fired and was living in a barn looking at film allegedly. They got motherfucking me
for a year.
Yeah, for a year. They got motherfucking me Jason Garrett. You know, he was the interim head coach. And they liked him so much they gave him the job. People forget. He didn't have to interview. He was already on the team. They fired Wade Phillips, and then he just took over. So everybody they done hired these last 3 times. Like, they wasn't going to turn them down. Jason Garrett would not turn down no head coaching job. Mike McCarthy, who had been unemployed, would not turn down no head coaching job. And motherfucking me, Brian Schottenheimer, who never had a head coaching job in the league, was not turned down no head coaching job. This is their pattern.
Did you do
And
Miss
also
Virginia
fire
Super Chats
whoever,
real quick?
and also fire whoever's hiring the defensive coordinators. Fire
got
whoever's hiring the defensive coordinators because his ass is trash too.
She said he
Whoever's
been in
picking the
league.
defensive coordinator's trash. Because you pick Mike Nolan, you pick Zimmer, and then you pick this Eberflus.
Flus. That Flus was Jerry though. Jerry admitted that. He admitted that.
He got caught. He got fucking caught. You know, he tried not to, he tried, he talked too much. You know, he got a double talk. But I did show pull that one up. We did talk about that one. And then this one we brought up too. He said he's been in the league 20 years. He knows better. He used to go with the flow.
She said he's to go with the flow for her. And I agree.
Oh, to go with the flow.
In my opinion.
You're not going to get a head coach that goes against the grain. They ain't getting hired.
Man, listen, you can get high. Y'all always say that. You can get higher and then manipulate your shit, bro. You ain't got to go in there and say yes to everything, man. And if you do, listen, that's why I said it's a catch-22. Hold on real quick. It's a catch-22. It's either you going to sit up and let them sabotage you and you might not ever be able to make your reputation up, or you just going to take some terrible treatment. Like, you got to decide.
I mean, all that is true. But at the same token, I already told you, they don't hire anybody with options, landlord. None of the niggas they hire had options.
Once you get in, now you can do what you want to do.
No, the fuck you can't.
And listen, the Cowboys are not hiring the Cowboys are not hiring head coaches. They're not hiring head coaches to change the culture. The Cowboys are not hiring head coaches to change the culture. They're hiring coaches who can further the culture. That's why when everybody was talking about this, oh, you see all the culture in Dallas is changing under Schott. I'm like, man, I don't see nothing changing, man. Them dudes just changed different shirts, bro. What is you talking about, bro?
You ain't see them playing all that ping pong with you,
man, if you don't knock it off.
Yeah, they playing ping pong now, nigga.
You don't know what you talking about,
But you get what I mean? Like, but think about this. When you hear about a head coach coming in, it's usually about culture. They're changing the culture. You want a different culture.
Nigga,
Cowboys bring in coaches. Cowboys bring in coaches who can guarantee that they continue what they have there.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McCarthy got up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Mike McCarthy would have did better with this season, bro. I think Mike McCarthy would have did better with this season because they're
can't be talking
I don't
like
believe.
That, my
listen
guy.
to me.
I'm sorry. Hell
bro,
no.
I know for a fact. Listen to me. Right hand to Jesus. I know for a fact. One thing for sure. Micah Parsons would not be a Green Bay Packer if Mike McCarthy was on this team.
I second that. Mike wouldn't have dared let them trade with no Green Bay. He wouldn't have let that happen.
And you know you got to play them.
He let that happen.
Well, he might have been a Green Bay Packer, but he let them niggas trade Amari.
Not the Green Bay guy.
Not the Green Bay. But Micah had be gone.
They probably would be gone, though.
Listen, if the Joneses mark you for death, they put the mark on the beast on you, your ass is gone.
Mike might have would have handled that situation better. I ain't saying he was in control, but he might have would have navigated it better, bro. He a veteran. He know how to, you know what I'm saying? He might have been able to smooth that situation out, bro. That's the type of shit that goes unnoticed. Like, that's a veteran head coach right there. He done been in all these situations before. You see what I'm saying? That's some shit that we don't account for. But I think he was just mad at Coop because of that damn shot, I believe. But
who talking Jerry ass?
Yeah, I think he just was done with Coop after that shit.
Man, listen. They should have.
It always be some non-football shit.
It's always non-football shit, but that's the thing, though. That's the like you right. It's possible, but in a similar situation when there was less money and a nigga was already under contract, you ain't have to do shit to Amari Cooper. All you had to do was mend the relationship between the front office. It didn't happen.
Yeah. I like you said. I think it was just it was a dead end with Coop after he did that shot shit. I think it was just dead.
I'm
not agreeing with it. I'm just saying that's how it went.
I agree with you. I just feel like when you're no coach in Dallas has the final say so we're gonna go through this same song and dance with every nigga we get. Why they didn't do this? Why they didn't do that? Nigga, because they couldn't. They dare. You know what figurehead is, nigga?
So if we gonna say that, if we gonna say that, because I told you my stance on it. If we gonna say it's always the front office, then we shouldn't blame the coaches for nothing then, ever. If we always gonna say it's front office, what's the use?
Listen.
Exactly.
My thing is this.
Exactly.
My thing is this. When has it not been front office in Dallas?
That's my point. So why the hell we talking about coaches? We should never talk about them, man.
The reason why we talk about coaches is we're trying to find a nigga that might not exist to come in this bitch and maneuver this shit.
See, you ain't picking up what I'm putting down, though. Because what I'm saying is, if y'all gonna judge him off of that, you see what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck it, man.
No, I'm trying to see where you coming from. Just walk me through it, because you know what I am from Arkansas. So come on.
Say what you just said.
Okay. No, like repeat what you just said.
No, I'm saying to make me say what I was saying. You don't remember?
No, I was saying that it's always been the front office in these situations. You know, firing Jimmy Johnson after winning 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
You know, maneuvering, signing players without consulting your head coach or your general manager. You know, cutting players for non-football reasons, trading niggas away for non-football reasons.
Just doing anything.
Any and everything underneath the sun. Because the same kind of shit happens across all coaching regimes. You know, that's
we
why
always know that it starts at the top.
Yes.
So it's like, it's hard to even be evaluating these coaches when we know that they don't have the ultimate control.
Correct.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know what the difference is? This is where it get disturbing.
Okay.
We blame the coaches that we don't fucking like here. That's the whole root of this. This is why I walked here. Because we blame the coaches that we don't like, and then we grace the people that you do like. That is what my whole issue is. It's not fair, bro. At least be fair. Like, all of this shit was Mike McCarthy's fault last year.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got a whole new coach. Who the fuck fault it is?
Man, listen, they found Mike McCarthy with 15 kilos of pure cocaine in his car with a handwritten note said, "I was finna seal all this shit."
I'm just pointing out the hypocrites, bro. It's just crazy to me.
Oh, I feel what you're saying.
It's crazy to me. At least be fair across the board. You see what I'm saying? When it was a coach you don't like, it's his fault. But when it's a coach you like, it's like it's a mystery who faulted it.
Oh shit! You know,
hey, I don't know who the hell did this. That's crazy.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. I
Man,
thought Jared tried to take you out.
Hey, no. Listen to me. This is some X-File. Listen to me. In another Twilight Zone, right? Can we come to this agreement? If Mike McCarthy was the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys this year, Parsons doesn't get on this team, the likelihood of him being okay with trading them to the Green Bay Packers is likely what? Probably not.
I mean, listen, that's his op. He hate them niggas for moving on from him.
Okay.
Like he would
So
did everything in his power.
He wouldn't have let that happen, right? So then think about this.
Trade to Green Bay.
So then think about this. With that single move, the Dallas Cowboys are a playoff team, or at least are fighting for a playoff position. You want to know why? Because without Mike,
damn, they keep cutting my nigga out trying to cook. You back now?
hey, you can hear me? Without Micah Parsons, Dallas Cowboys. Without Micah Parsons, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Green Bay Packers. Because who stopped Dak on the goal line play to tie the game?
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. If Micah Parsons isn't in that game, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Green Bay Packers. That's a win.
Yep. They at least up to 9 wins. We're going to beat the New York Giants. We at least get up to 9.
So I'm just saying the whole season chain goes in a different direction. Like, bro, when the Dallas Cowboys were okay with taking a loss, because that's what you basically said when you gave the Green Bay Packers Micah Parsons, we're okay with losing to you. There's no way they thought that the Cowboys were a better team than the Green Bay Packers, giving them our best player. And we just lost to them.
Yep, in the playoffs. You're right.
There's no way.
40 for 40 against their. That's crazy.
Yeah, dropped 40 points with not CD Lamb. Remember, CD Lamb did not play that game. We still dropped 40.
40.
Damn, so that's all I'm saying.
That's crazy.
That's why I say, it'd be small, it'd be little decisions like that, man. Because I know a head coach, because we're up here talking about the influence of a head coach. I know Mike McCarthy would have had an influence on that. There's no way in hell Mike McCarthy would have been okay with giving Micah Parsons to a team that he's going to play in that same season. And it's the team the Green Bay Packers? Absolutely not. That makes no sense.
I know it's Schottenheimer first year. I know it's his first year. But he should be able to navigate a little better. Well, it took Mike a couple of years to,
It took
get his
him-
hits off. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it took
Knock
a minute.
out Kellen.
It took a minute to kill Kellen. Kellen was
I-
out here breathing and living.
I think it's harder for Kellen, though, because I told you his last name is Jones. It's Kellen Moore Jones. So he's a son. He's not like Flus. I know Flus got history with them, but it ain't nobody
He's
like
an
him.
adopted son. He's an adopted son.
He's adopted. He's not like, you got to think, they got a way different relationship with people that they felt like they gave their first chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of helped prepare them to the level that they are now. So I think the Joneses look at it like, hey, that's our guy. So they going to go harder for them type of dudes.
The sole and only reason I don't feel that way is they hired this nigga before they even hired Shotty. That's the only reason I feel so strongly. Like,
Jared just thought he was smart, bro.
Shotty was
Jared just thought he
stuck with him regardless.
yeah,
Shotty
he
was stuck with him regardless.
But that's the only reason I feel like it took this season going so bad. Like he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like Flus is going to be gone this year. But I think they really believed in that nigga, landlord. I think they really like that nigga.
Who?
Flus. I think they really, really like that nigga.
I think Jared did. I think it was an impulse move for Jared, bro. I don't think Jared ain't out here plotting and scheming and shit, man. Jared chilling and shit. I don't see that. Because think about it. The reason I say that, it's not like these moves that he just be randomly making without nobody's else input be some dope shit. Like, he's just doing shit, bro. Like, think about it. I wonder, was they involved with this Joe Milton move? Because we know they weren't involved with Trey Lance.
They weren't involved at all with Trey
Jared
Lance.
phone rung. He said, yep, let's do it. Like, what the fuck? You ain't went to nobody for no advice or nothing? Like, you just gonna, I want him.
But
like,
landlord,
bro, he didn't even negotiate. He took the first price.
That
He took
exact
the sticker price for
that exact situation is why, like this Dallas job is weird as a motherfucker. Mike McCarthy went to sleep. He kissed his kids goodnight, read them a bedtime story, rolled over, hugged his wife, woke up in the morning young, checked his motherfucking phone, and he had a new quarterback. He had a whole other quarterback on the roster. Ain't no shit about it.
Ain't nobody said nothing.
He like, what the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean I got Trey Lance? How this happen? Like, yeah, they won't sell. I got you one. They won't sell. I got you one.
It failed miserably. How many years we kept Trey?
2.
It was more than one, wasn't it?
2.
Yeah. So it failed miserably. And then you come back and double down and do it again. Like the song say. You just did it again with Joe Milton. Who the hell wanted Joe Milton? Go ahead.
Nobody but Jared, probably. Well, go ahead, Wes.
So we gotta. So who are your? Well, not even just to talk about the Diggs, but who are your projected starting corners for next year?
They're not on the team. I don't want none of them. Listen, Trevon Rebel is going to play because you just drafted him, and DeRon Bland, if he's healthy, because his feet is fucked up, if he's healthy, he'll have a spot. But they're going to use a first round pick on the corner. It's a nigga in college, Siobhan Revel, and DeRon Bland. Those are going to be your starting corners next year. I don't agree with it, but it's going to be really hard. Because, listen, I feel like you need to rebuild your entire secondary. The safeties and the fucking cornerbacks. Like 5 spots. The 2 outside corners, the nickel, the strong safety, the free safety. All that shit need to overhaul.
But my thing is this: how are you going to go get a corner and you have no future pass rush right now?
You're going to have to sign you a nigga.
Man, y'all sound like we bad at all levels. Is that what y'all telling me, man?
Bro, I'm saying that if you go get a first-round pick corner, crazy. I'm saying like this: if you go get a first-round pick corner with the pass rush we have projected to have next year, you're not going to like him.
You got 2.
Because he's going to give up a lot of touchdowns.
You got 2 first-round picks. So you going to have to draft the corner and draft the edge, or draft the corner and draft the linebacker. But you're going to have to figure something out.
I'd rather go corner and edge.
It also and listen, we talk about draft.
And then we ain't even got no damn tackles. Go ahead.
We talk about draft, but we know free agency do come before that. So you could sign
If you don't
corner.
slap yourself, don't
Listen,
even, bro, don't even.
order
Don't slap
operation,
yourself.
nigga. Fuck that.
Bro, we're not about to start that shit. Don't even start that.
We
It's
was
too early.
active last year, Wes.
Thank
What
you,
you
bro.
talking about? We was active.
If you don't knock it off, bro, if you don't stop that, what was
Man,
Man,
active?
we was
What?
active last
we
year.
get?
Bro.
Who we
I
get?
give it to him this time. George Pickens, Quinn Williams.
We
What
talking
you
about,
mean?
we traded.
No,
we traded
that is not free agency. Free agency is in March.
Okay. Yeah,
In
true,
March.
true.
He said in March. Well,
We
listen,
didn't get nobody in March.
hold on, man. How you gonna say that? We got the almighty Kenneth Murray, nigga.
All right, Logan Wilson, nigga.
We got Kenneth Murray, man. we
got a bunch-
got Kyrie Elam, nigga.
Listen to me. Think about this. Everybody that we got in March was damn near not starting in December.
Boy, them niggas was out. Them niggas was damn near out the league. So starting, they're gonna be UFL. They're gonna be all UFL next year.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Listen to me. Whenever the Dallas Cowboys take a chance on mediocre talent, it doesn't work out for them. Whenever they take a chance on like proven talent that just need a it works out. Bro. It works.
Listen, the
Pickens work.
Yeah, the
Jadeveon Clowney
was better
worked.
than everything. The Jadeveon Clowney was better than fucking Fowler.
Like it worked. So you would think
I didn't have it on my bingo card.
You would literally think the Cowboys would be all free agency and be like, "F the bro, your draft sucked."
The last 2 years, if we being honest.
Yep.
And think about this: the only reason why it ain't really been bad is because you've been drafting offensive linemen. So people don't even watch offensive linemen, so they get a pass half the time. You know what I mean?
That was that hindsight 2020 show I was talking about that devastated us winning.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here: we ain't
Y'all
never
gotta
going
go
to a
back and watch
draft
that shit.
together again because, bruh, never in my life have I been to a draft where every person in the draft class did not make it, bro. That's how I knew we should not have went through. I knew I shouldn't have went out there and stood in that damn rain, bro. I went out there and stood in the rain, bro. Got sick.
Did. And listen,
What the fuck that boy said?
he said, Wilma. I ain't finna repeat that.
The fuck?
It's
I gotta go, man.
That was the worst draft. We went and witnessed the Dallas Cowboys draft the worst draft class in NFL, probably in Dallas Cowboy history, bro.
Damn sure
Because
did.
none of them are going to be on this team,
And
bro.
I'm blaming both of y'all because I ain't had nothing to do with that.
It was
shit.
really your fault.
Oh.
No, it was really both y'all fault because I wanted to leave after they drafted the first round pick. After the first round pick, I was ready to go home, bruh.
Yeah.
Man,
I
I
was ready to
felt
go
a little bad because I told you I was kind of just cheering that we didn't draft a tight end.
And then we should have drafted a tight end.
I was cheering more that we didn't draft a tight end more than the fact that we drafted Mozzie. So that shows you
Is
how
that the year
worked out.
somebody wanted Brock Bowers, and now Brock Bowers is tearing up the league?
No, I've been wanting Brock, but
that was
from
Jameer
a couple years
Gibbs.
ago.
That was the Jameer Gibbs Bijan draft,
Bijan
and neither
draft.
one of them fell to us. And then it ended up actually being Dalton Kincaid, and them first round tight ends were fucking better than Monty Smith. But
they was Kincaid too.
Both of them niggas. Then what fucked up? We went and got Schoonmaker in the second round, and Sam Laporta, the all world tight end, went in the third.
He going crazy. He been hurt. He played for the Lions, right?
Yeah,
He been hurt all year, damn man.
Halfway through the year, he got hurt. Yes,
Damn.
but he
got hurt in a game, though. He got hurt in a game, so you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That might be why they struggled though. You take away
That's
your
exactly
security
why
blanket.
Detroit
That might be
struggled.
why they was bad after that.
yeah.
That's exactly why Detroit struggled.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta dip out, man. So
Me too.
I ain't gonna say y'all gotta go, but I gotta get the hell out of here.
Hey, you already know what it is,
I ain't
man.
gonna tell you to go home, but
Well, y'all gotta go somewhere else.
I gotta get up out of here.
Hey,
But,
appreciate y'all boys for coming in and doing the show with me though, man. Y'all so trill.
Oh yeah, man. Salute to y'all, man. Hey, we gotta get back on this too. Wes, we ain't been seeing you, my guy. We gotta pull you back out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
I know.
back outside, nigga.
we
back
outside with it, nigga.
Back
We got a
outside,
lot
boys.
to talk about. We got to bring this Cowboys UnCut back. The only way we know how to bring it. So, salute to y'all, man. I got to get up out of here and holler at my dog here.
Yes, indeed. I ain't got nothing to say. Wes, what you be telling the boy before we leave, man?
Shoot, hey man, we gotta pray. We need to
Wes
pray.
said we need Jesus.
We need to pray for sure, man. We need to pray. But hey, man, you already know what it is. Never look down because